Okay, so just got done finish with episode two. This was pretty much George Senior's Arrested Development, and they brought back Oscar. So every time that you see George Senior, you're gonna have Oscar inside of there. This one, right as of right now, is the lowest, I guess, rated episode. Man, I got a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It kind of seemed like they were just mainly focused on kind of showing are giving the fans of Arrested Development a updated, maybe a updated budget or a updated CGI, just to kind of show that you can have George Senior and Oscar in the same scene without obviously having in like a body double or something like that. It was still funny because you got a chance to see Lucille and and George Senior interact with each other, and obviously, Lucille Bluth is still she still runs the show, which is kind of crazy. And what's kind of cool about this one is that the roles are reversed. George Senior is now free. Lucille Bluth is kind of in trouble, and she's under house arrest, if you will, and she's on trial, etc., etc. Um, they they have two new characters, and I'm trying to find the name of this actor, man. He plays on Mad Men, and as soon as I find him, it's not John Hamm. Let me see if I can find his name, or yeah, here it is. Yeah, John Slattery. I don't know if you guys know him, but he plays Roger on Mad Men. He's on Arrested Development now, along with another, like how you said, a new female character, and she doesn't communicate. And there's no spoils in this one, but she doesn't communicate with words. She communicates through her mind. George Senior starts teaming up with Oscar, his brother, and then they get in control of this sweat lodge, just kind of like pretty much just milk the money. Oscar treats it as a real thing until George Senior comes in there, and he corrupts it because he wants to use it for money, etc., etc. And because he always pretty much just takes advantage of Oscar, man. And poor Oscar, man. I feel so sorry for him, man, on this one, man. But yeah, the episode was really it wasn't that good, man. It's called and I think I already said this, but it's called Borderline Personalities. It is pretty much George Senior's Arrested Development episode. You did get to see George Senior, Buster, Michael, and Lucille, and Tobias and Lindsay in the same area. What was kind of weird, Job was in there. He was in the scene in the beginning, and then he just kind of left. So you really didn't get a chance to see all of them at the same place. But I did see Tobias, Lindsay, and George Michael in the background where George Senior and Lindsay excuse me, Lucille were talking. So it's kind of, I don't know if this, there was a rumor about the actors not being able to be in the same room at the same time, and as of right now, I'm gonna say that that is true. It's true in a sense, but it's kind of false, man, because how do you want to say it? You actually do get to see them all in the same time. They just don't interact with each other. So that's kind of weird. And yeah, but yeah, there's definitely something going on there. But obviously, maybe there's not, and maybe I'm just reading, too much into it. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna leave this as a review, man, for episode 2 of Arrested Development season 1, or excuse me, season 4, Arrested Development, season 4, episode 2, and that's Borderline Personalities. Anyway, let me know what you think. As far as the acting and everything, man, Jeffrey Tambor, man, who plays George Senior, did amazing, man. He absolutely hilarious. He still knows how to do the Oscar role, and he still knows how to do, of course, George Senior. And yeah, everything is definitely good to go. It was just a weak script. That's all, and there's nothing really he could do about that. So yeah. Let me see what else. But the CGI was kind of cool. That was kind of cool, being able to see George Senior and seeing Oscar in the same room together. That was awesome. But they overdid it. They did it like 5 or 6 times, and yeah. Um, that guy from Mad Men, Roger from Mad Men, he did pretty good. But yeah, he just looked like Santa Claus. It was kind of weird. He has all this white beard on his face, for his facial hair and stuff. It was kind of weird. But yeah, other than that, man, that was it. There was really nothing really standing out about that episode. So, but I mean, I still laughed though, but not as much though, not as much as episode one. But yeah, we're gonna continue on. It's 4:42 in the morning, man. It's the 26th. Yeah, Arrested Development Day. We're out of here. Yeah, hopefully the next episode is better, and it should.